Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tribal Football's coverage of Manchester United's pre-season tour. Their second game here tonight at the MCG as they take on fellow English Premier League club Crystal Palace for tonight's fixture. It's Man United's final fixture abroad, and they conclude their tour of Australia with the game tonight, whereas Crystal Palace embark on their first of two pre-season games here in Australia. The first being here at the MCG in Melbourne. The second will be on Friday night Melbourne time at the Optus Stadium in Perth. Having a quick look at the lineups, Man United are fielding a strong starting 11 for tonight's game. David De Gea returns in goal. Lindelof, Maguire, Fernandes, Martial, Rashford, Malacia, Fred, Dalot, Sancho and McTominay rounds out the Manchester United starting 11. As for Crystal Palace, they are without Guehi, Zaha and Eze for their starting 11, but they still field a strong lineup nonetheless. The likes of Butland, Klein, Ward, Anderson, Mitchell, Raksaki, Phillips, Ebioe, Mateta and Ayew, and they are led by skipper Milivojevic to round out their starting 11. The fans are filtering through. There's quite a lot more Crystal Palace blue and red than there was of the navy blue of the Melbourne Victory, which is an interesting sight to see. There are plenty of Man United fans having been here for the last game on Friday night, but there's still plenty here tonight. Some of the supporters have been here as early as 5 p.m. Kickoff isn't for another just under an hour's time, but they've been here for nearly 3 hours, some of these supporters, just to catch a glimpse of some of their favourite players gracing the pitch, warming up and getting ready to go. During the week, Palace manager Patrick Vieira was very adamant that he was keen for his players to embrace the opportunity. He said he was excited to see how his players reacted in front of a crowd of nearly 75,000 people, which is to be expected again tonight, hopefully. But he said it's to expose them and to see how they cope with the pressures of being in front of such a large crowd and how they can take that mentality and that approach into some of their big stake fixtures in the Premier League. His focus on this pre-season tour and this Premier League season was for development, bringing some young players through and improving on last season's finish. He remained coy about finishing top 6, but nonetheless has his priorities set for the season. We're just under an hour away from kickoff. This has been Chris Cimento from